Tell me when you're ready, Darren, and we open the meeting.
I think I'm ready.
Good to go?
Try it.
All right, we'll call the meeting back to order for public comment. We're gonna read local law number 1 of 2025.
Town Board of the Town of Shelby recognizes that the amended and restated Town of Shelby zoning ordinance would allow for the creation of wind energy overlay districts within the agricultural, residential, and industrial districts upon review and approval of an application for a wind energy conservation system special use permit. Town Board has come to understand that the creation of wind energy facilities, which would result from application review and approval, may negatively impact the health, safety, and welfare of neighboring property owners and the general public. The facilities present potentially significant effects on the aesthetic and visual experience of the town, such as the noise, lighting, and shadow flicker effects incidental to its operation. Additionally, the large structures necessary to operate the facilities would be visible from all parts of the town, diminishing the visual appeal of the town. The vast elevated nature of the facilities may present a risk to bird and bat populations. Construction and installation of large structures present possible traffic problems and damage to local roads. So the town of Shelby deems it to be in the public interest to cease acceptance and temporarily suspend the processing of applications for wind energy conservation system, special use permits, and wind energy overlay districts. The temporary suspension shall be in effect until such time as Article 5, Section 597, Wind Energy Overlay Zone, and Article 6, Section 660, Alternative Energy Systems of the town zoning law can be reviewed and amended as the town board sees fit. Whereas the Town Board of the Town of Shelby adopted a 6-month moratorium on August 13th, 2024, to provide adequate time for the town board to analyze the aforementioned zoning law sections and determine the appropriate revisions and amendments. The Town Board of the Town of Shelby wishes to extend the moratorium period by another 6 months. The Town Board finds that without an extended temporary halt on the processing of any applications for WECS special use permits and WEODs, there's a potential that such uses could be located in areas which could cause disruptions to neighborhoods and other nearby residents, create travel and safety issues in connection with construction and operation of facilities, and materially affect the visual appeal in the town. Town Board finds it is in need of time to perform the necessary analysis of the potential uses which should be allowed under the wind energy conservation system special use permits, and to provide a plan conducive to planned orderly growth and development of the town. Public hearing was conducted or is being conducted this evening. Now therefore be enacted by the Town Board of the Town of Shelby for a period of 6 months following the effective date of the adoption of this local law. The Town of Shelby's Town Board, the Town Planning Board, the Town Zoning Board of Appeals, and the Town Zoning Officers shall not permit, accept, process, interpret, deliberate upon, decide, deny, nor make any determination upon any applications for approval of a wind energy conservation system special use permit and wind energy overlay districts governed by Article 5, Section 597 and Article 6, Section 660 of the town's zoning law. Be it further enacted that this moratorium shall apply to all such applications submitted after the introduction of this law. Be it further enacted that this local law shall be binding on the Town Board, Planning Board, Zoning Board of Appeals, zoning officers, codes enforcement officers, and all town officials and employees, and any applicant or real property owner in the town desiring to apply for or receive a wind energy conservation system special use permit. And be it further enacted that during the period of this moratorium, the Town Board shall endeavor to complete all reasonable and necessary review, study, analysis, and if warranted, revisions to the Town of Shelby zoning law concerning the regulations currently authorized under Sections 597 and 660 of the regulations. Be it further enacted that this moratorium shall be in effect for a period of 6 months from its effective date. Be it further enacted that to the extent any law, ordinance, rule, or regulation, or parts of any laws, ordinance, rules, or regulations of the Town of Shelby are in conflict with any provision of this law concerning special uses, site plans, building permits, and procedural requirements, this law shall control and supersede such laws. Be it further enacted that should any owner of any property affected by this local law suffer any extraordinary hardship in carrying out the strict letter of this local law, then the owner of the property can apply to the town board of the town of Shelby in writing for a variance from the strict compliance with this local law upon submission of evidence of such extraordinary hardship. For the purposes of this local law, extraordinary hardship should not be the mere delay in being permitted to make an application or waiting for a decision on the application for site plan review or of a permitting process during the period imposed by the moratorium in this local law. Be it further enacted, if any clause, sentence, paragraph, sentence, or part of this local law shall be adjudged by any court of competent jurisdiction to be invalid, such judgment shall be confined in its operation to the clause, paragraph, section, or part thereof directly involved in the controversy in which such judgment shall have been rendered, and the remaining provisions shall remain in full force and effect. Be it further enacted, this local law shall take effect immediately upon its filing with the Secretary of State in accordance with the New York Municipal Home Rule Law.
Oh, wait. Okay,
Now you can ask for any comments.
any comments? All right, is there a motion to adjourn, close the meeting?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any comment? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Say nay. Motion's carried. All right, meeting's closed. We have a little bit.